Hey guys, and welcome to the Star Citizen Monthly Report. Each month, the guys at Star Citizen put out an article detailing what all the studios around the world have been working on. It gives us loads of details, so we're going to condense it down into more important and noteworthy points before regurgitating them back in your faces. This is a bite-sized monthly report for April 2016. We also have 2 HCS voice packs to give away to 2 random commenters on this video. Make sure you comment for a chance to win one of those. I'll also link you to a video that Noobify did about those voice packs because they're absolutely awesome. Great fun for Star Citizen and great functionality. We're also giving away a MISC Prospector at the end of May, and all you've got to do to win that, or be in for a chance to win that, is comment on any of our Star Citizen videos between now and the end of the month. So if you comment on this one, you get entered to both. How good is that? Anyway, let's jump right in with CIG Los Angeles. CIG Austin. So again, Austin has been extremely 2.4 and persistent centric this month. The development guys there, they've been setting up shops to function on Port Olisar, getting the Kasaba outlet and Cubby Blast ready and open for business. They've got items on shelves and armor on mannequins. They've created a formula as well to help determine pricing from clothing to ships in the verse. Hopefully this will add on to like other economy features in the future. They're getting the try on before you buy and inspect system ready. They're now focusing on Dumpers Depot so that we will be able to shop for ship components and weapons in game. They're drafting the purchasing via terminals document as well, so that will be when we're remote buying effectively. They're also working on actually making servers persistent and getting the back end all working, so things like player health, ship damage, hostility rep, items, ammo, and much more will persist. They've implemented Alpha UEC as well for testing in the mini persistent universe, so now they're actually considering and working on getting actual persistent UEC for the PU as well. The port modification. So this allows you to customize your hangars via your Mobiglass. It's an app. And it works with Item System 2.0 to let you place items kind of where you like, eventually allowing the customization of ship loadouts too in the future. They've been greyboxing the F7A Hornet and the Herald. The animation team have been working on the F7A Hornet, the Caterpillar, the Herald, the Dragonfly, and the Idris too. They've got new animations for entering and exiting the Freelancer, Aurora, and Avenger. They've wrapped up work on the spaceship showroom and nightclub scene animations, and they're now focused on the things for Squadron 42. The QA guys, again, as I said, they're going to be doing things for 2.4, getting the Reliant hangar ready, getting the Starfarer flight ready, getting all those bugs quashed. The game support guys have been able to catch up with various CS tickets, and they've worked on new processes for choosing the Evocati small group of PU testers. IT and Ops, they've improved performance with RAM and various storage methods. They've also been setting up that motion capture shoot in London, which is currently running. Live and DevOps, they've had less patches published this month, obviously, so they've been able to focus more on cleaning house. They've been rewriting the deployment process, making it more efficient for when we get patches, getting new test build systems working, and just genuinely improving overall build performance. The engineering guys there have been kind of largely focused on getting 2.4 to the PTU test. They've been rolling out the shopping UI and new item system 2.0, as well as persistence, building shield management mechanics and its controller interfaces, continued work on creating the port editor, a game dev tool that kind of creates new systems and features more easily, and there's been greater modularity made for the door system. They've made triggers for automatic door openings, audio triggers, and animations too. The tech design guys there, they've refactored coolers and power plants, as well as charting out shields and quantum drives and what they're going to be functioning as in the future. They've been getting the Reliant flight ready, which is pretty exciting. They're writing up a design brief for the 85X, that little shuttle that the Jump 980 has, or 890. They're whiteboxing the Herald as well, and they've planned future quantum travel functions. They're also working on that salvage mechanic for its first rollout. That's incredibly exciting there. That extra mechanic is going to be pretty awesome when they implement that in the mini PU. The narrative guys have been working hard on Squadron 42, obviously. They can't tell us too much exactly what though, otherwise spoilers. The art guys there, they've been working on the interior of the Drake Caterpillar, creating the interior habitation sections, as well as concept pieces for exterior parts of the Caterpillar and the command bridge. They've been working on the pilot flight suit as well, light armour and jetpacks, as well as the clothing system in general. The tech content guys, they've been working on character customization, and they've had a design doc brief being researched and developed for that. So this system, the character customization tech system, will allow you to customize your character in the game. We'll be able to change your face, all that sort of jazz. It's a lot to do with that character customization. The levels of detail on a huge amount of items have also been worked on by them. The QA team, with all of the QA teams around all of the different studios, they've been concentrating on 2.4 persistence features and the new shopping implementation. In particular, the guys at Los Angeles have been also working on the Starfarer's flight performance, but I'm assuming that all of the QA guys have all been working on very similar things. 2.4, getting persistence working. In Foundry 42 UK, the environment guys have added new shopping locations to Port Olisar, and they'll be adding more later too. Nyx is getting its final polish, and it will be integrated with the procedural tech when they're both ready, procedural tech and Nyx. They're also doing concept work down in Foundry 42 on the Polaris Corvette and 2 small ships. The VFX and graphics guys, they've been getting the Starfarer flight ready with its interior and damage states, getting thrusters and weapons, getting the effects ready for them. They've created weapon effects for 2 new ship weapons too. Various effects have been added to Crusader. They've improved performance on the layered shader used for characters. They've just genuinely been optimizing game content. The engineering guys have been working on persistence, ways of acquiring Alpha UEC in-game by completing missions, bounty hunting and finding things, as well as spending Alpha UEC on repairs, rearming, clothing, getting the try before you buy system working for that too. In regards to Squadron 42, they've been getting landings working on moving carrier ships, getting the conversation to work with subsumption, and character transition and motions being worked on as well as getting grenades working in the game. Getting all these like animations and stuff sorted is really important. It adds real nice polish to the game. Getting grenades there though, that's going to be exciting for the first person shooter combat, and possibly even some ship combat if you're chucking them out of the rear of a ship. The QA guys there, again, working on 2.4, getting major issues sorted so it can go to the PTU. The audio guys, lots of audio work down there. I'll kind of summarise in just some points. They've got explosion variants done for audio, dialogue pipelines, footstep generation, triggers for airlocks. Various ships have had loads of extra audio done, and they fixed the EVA audio bug. There's lots of stuff going on with audio. It's the sounds, they're cool. Animation, they've worked on the railgun animations, the character turn animations, and locomotion sets in general. The props and spaceship guys, they've been a huge focus on ship components. They're finishing off the interior of the Idris, getting the look of damaged and crashed ships like the capital ships like Javelin and Bengal sorted. The work on the Idris in general has helped the Bengal's production as well. The design guys there, the mini PU now includes new missions, bonuses, and scavengeables. You're going to be repairing, rearming, and respawning at a Alpha UEC cost as well, so you need to be earning that in-game. They've been working on a solar system map as well. The component refactor is almost completed. That is very exciting, and they are furiously balancing things there as well. In Foundry 42 Frankfurt, the weapons guys there finished texturing 2 new weapons, and they're also doing work on the levels of details for them as well. The Scourge railgun has been polished and is currently being animated. They're working on a new prototype weapon, and there are lots of weapons currently in concept. Next month, we hope to see some of them in some form of image form, little sneak peeks of them, hopefully. The engine guys, they've been getting new, faster rendering paths implemented, allowing more items to be shown in engine, also getting streaming textures and VSync. some extra work on those too, getting them in the game properly. The build system, lots of bug fixing for 2.4. They've also been testing the dev branch of Star Citizen, getting lots of bugs fixed for that, checking out new builds. The AI guys there, they've been focused on subsumption and AI interactions, and we'll get this as a theme for another few months to come, I expect. They've been getting the NPC behaviours and movements in and working as intended. The VFX and art guys, they've been working on technology for particles to get them smoother and less resource intensive. They've also been working on high-tech styled effects. The design guys there have been focusing currently on level design for Nyx and the Hurston landing zone layouts, as well as getting the next set of locations ready. They've been switching behaviours for AI to the new subsumption behaviours. More work's going into the inner thought system that will replace the U system we currently have. This will give us interactions with objects and conversations like just more things and quite intuitive things to do with those objects. Power distribution and rep systems have also received an overhaul. BHVR or behaviour, they've been working on shopping features for 2.4, lots of work with augmented reality, the Moby Glass and shop actions. They've reworked Cryastro services so that it's working well with multi-crew ships. Any member of crew can now request individual services from the Moby Glass for that given ship that they're aboard. They've continued setting up shops in Area 18 and Port Olisar, as well as items to showcase for them. They've opened up new areas and getting them ready for release. They're working on the port modification system and the Revel and York hangar as well, getting big ships in there. The flare items will support the new system as well, so you'll be able to place them kind of around your hangar where you want. Next month should see construction of a new environment and level design, as well as continued iteration on shopping. On Levski, they continued their optimizations on all fronts. Meshes, textures, materials, lighting, and they're close to finishing the optimizations there. Down in Turbulent, they've got ship stats things done. So the design is complete for the new ship reference matrix. This is going to allow us to compare stats of various Star Citizen ships. This is really important to content providers and people that are interested in metadata and, well, the spirit of each ship and how they compare to each other. They've also been working on MFA, or multi-factor authentication. The development on that's been continuing. They're adding a mobile authenticator app at some point. They've also created a rough prototype for the new communication platform. It's a few months away from being in beta, though. And that's it for this monthly report for April. May should be an amazing month with 2.4 on the horizon, persistence, shopping. That's what I'm looking forward to. If you want to know more up-to-date news, please check out my Star Citizen channel in general. Lots of things on Star Citizen there. We'll check out the latest Star Citizen news and info weekly, and I will try and get as much info as I can to you guys, and some gameplay and lots of other bits and bobs, and talk theorycraft amongst other things. Please give me any suggestions on content, feedback. Any of your comments are appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the kind messages. Thank you to my Patreons. Thank you to every commenter. I do try and read them all. I haven't been so good at it the last couple of weeks, but I will. I will catch up with the readings. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It genuinely does help me, and I will see you in the verse.